Good morning everyone and welcome back to another video. Today is Saturday, so I'm off from work. Apologies if you can hear the washing machine in the background. So I'm off from work today and tomorrow, and for brunch today I'm having just a bacon toastie. I actually wanted to have a bacon and tomato toastie, but I've not got any tomatoes left, so I will try and pick some up if I go out this weekend, because this is the weekend of Storm Babbitt and I really just don't want to leave the house. It just looks miserable and cold out there. So I'm having a bacon toastie this morning. I've got 2 slices of the Neville's wholemeal bread toasted. That's my healthy extra B for the day. And on that I've got 2 teaspoons of Flora Lighter, which is 1 sin for both teaspoons. And then I've got a tablespoon of HP brown sauce, which is 1 sin. And then the bacon is sin free because I've trimmed all the fat off. So this morning's breakfast is 2 sins plus my healthy extra B. Tonight for dinner we're having chicken fried rice. So in this there's chicken breast, rice, egg and some stir fry veg, which seems to have a lot of carrot in it. I just got the frozen stuff from Asda because it saves me having to worry about if the veg is going to go out of date or something. But this one in particular had a lot of carrot, which isn't bad. It's speed food, and it had a lot of other speed foods in there as well, or free foods. And then for seasoning, it's just soy sauce, salt and pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. So my dinner is completely sin free. I didn't do any speed veg on the side because there's speed veg right through it. And Mark's here for dinner tonight, and I made him and Ali's separately because I used toasted sesame oil to fry the chicken and the rice and everything in for theirs, and that's quite high in sins. I think it's 6 sins for a tablespoon, which isn't really a lot, so I didn't even bother using it at all. It is Sunday today. I have not eaten. It is now 7:25 in the evening. I've just been really busy and I've not felt hungry. It's my time of the month today, so, well, this week, so I think my appetite's just been suppressed a little bit, which isn't a bad thing when you're on Slimming World. But I'm just about to have my dinner. I'm ready to eat now, and I've made us steak pasties with chips, beetroot and beans. So the steak is the tin steak from Asda, which is sin free. I double checked and triple checked and quadruple checked it was the sin free one. It's completely sin free. And then I'm using a Weight Watchers wrap as my healthy extra B and as the pastry. And I've just put some egg wash over it as well, just to make it like sparkle? No, that's not the word. Make it look more like a pasty. So that is completely sin free using my healthy extra B. I've got homemade Slimming World chips, which are completely sin free. I was going to have broccoli and cauliflower with this, but I had a packet of beetroot that I didn't realise I had, and it was in the fridge needing used up. And the use by date's 2 or 3 days. So I thought, oh, I'm going to have it tonight. I didn't even realise I had it. It's just plain cooked beetroot. It's speed food. And I also wanted beans as well, just a little bit. I'd made Ali beans to go with his, so I just had a couple of spoonfuls with mine. So that's sin free anyway. So tonight's dinner is sin free using my healthy extra B for the day. So it's now about 10 o'clock, and I think because I've not eaten all day until my tea, I'm feeling more hungry now. I don't know how my body's working at the minute, but hey ho. So anyway, I'm having 3 rice cakes. They're 1.5 cents each for the Calorie ones. I've topped them with some fat-free cottage cheese, which is sin-free, and then that's just topped with some chilli flakes. So it is 4.5 cents for my supper tonight. Good morning, it is now Monday, back to work for me, and for lunch today I am taking some butternut squash and chilli soup. I made a pot of this yesterday. It's going to do my lunches for all of this week. It's completely sin free, and also butternut squash is speed, so nice speedy soup. I'm taking 2 slices of wholemeal bread to dip in. That's the Neville's stuff, so the soup will add some moisture to it. That's my healthy extra B. I've got a packet of Palm Bear. I can't remember right now off the top of my head. I think they're 3.5 cents. Yeah, 65. 3.5 cents for them for the 13 gram packet. And then I'm taking a Muller Lite for half a sin. So that's 4 sins in total for my lunch today, plus my healthy extra B. For dinner tonight, we're having tandoori chicken with savoury rice, green beans and sweet corn. The tandoori chicken and the savoury rice I actually made yesterday, so I didn't have to do it all when I got home because it's quite time consuming, both of them. So the tandoori chicken is marinated in fat-free yogurt, tandoori spice, salt and pepper and some lime juice. Oh, I also removed all the skin first before I marinated it, so it made it completely sin-free. And then the savoury rice is just onion, garlic, some rice, chicken stock and mixed veg, and that's also completely sin-free. And then I've got some green beans for speed, and I've added some sweet corn because that's what Ali had and there was some left in the tin and I fancied it. So my dinner tonight is completely sin-free and it just smells so delicious. I can't wait to tuck in. So it's now Wednesday and I didn't film yesterday's meals because I had the exact same thing I had on Monday. The butternut squash soup for lunch and then the tandoori chicken, savoury rice and veg for dinner. And then today for lunch again had the butternut squash soup. And for dinner tonight we're having the one pot taco pasta it is, not casserole. This is a recipe I found online. I will link it again down below. I did in my first week of meals, I think it was. It made enough for 4 portions, so I froze the other 2 portions. And it's 4 sins for the light Philadelphia used and the cheddar used in it. It's also got peppers, onions, garlics, which are all speed, and sweet corn, which is free. The pasta and the 5% mince are also free. I think I might have had stock in there as well. I honestly can't even remember. I do remember I really liked it. It was probably my favourite meal that I tried that week because I think I'd done 3 new recipes that week. And this was my favourite one, and it was also Ali's favourite one. It's really, really nice. So again, I will link it down below if you guys are interested in it. I've topped it with some spring onions. I think it said to do that in the recipe anyway, but I've also got spring onions in the fridge that are needing used up, so I just wanted to get them used up. So they are speed. And then on the side, so my meals yesterday were the same. The only thing I changed up was the veg that I had with my tandoori chicken and rice, and I had a courgette in the fridge needing used up. So I just done some pan fried courgette, sliced courgette with some garlic and a little bit of salt, and it was so flipping good. I think it's my new favourite way to have courgette or any vegetable. It's so delicious. So I'm having it again tonight because it was so nice, and also I still had half a courgette still to use. So I blathered so much I can't even remember if I said what the sins were, but in total my sins for dinner tonight are 4 sins, and that brings me to 4 sins in total for today. I didn't have my Muller Lite at lunch actually, so I'm probably going to have that after my dinner if I fancy it. So it'll probably be 4.5 sins, my total sins for today. Hi everyone, it is now Thursday and this is the last meal I'll be sharing with you guys this week before I do my weigh-in update. So tonight for dinner I'm having turkey chili, which you can't actually see, it just looks like a bowl of cheese really. Actually, you know what, I'll show you. I've got Ali's at work, so I've done his is in the microwave for when he comes home for work. So this is Ali's. This is what the turkey chili looks like. I actually had like 200 grams of the turkey left over from when I made turkey meatballs a couple of weeks. I just froze it. And I looked for a recipe online and I found a turkey chili recipe. But actually it wasn't really the greatest turkey chili recipe. It didn't have any beans or veg or anything. It was literally just garlic and onion and turkey mince plus the seasoning in that. So I kinda followed that recipe but also added my own little spin to it as well. So in the turkey chili there is orange and red peppers because I had a lot of them in the fridge needing used up. I got this massive bag from Asda a couple of weeks ago and I'm needing to use it all up. I didn't actually have any beans in the cupboard, like to put beans in it, you know, like black eye beans or pinto beans or something like that. I didn't have any of that in the cupboard, so didn't bother adding beans to it, but it is completely sin-free. Oh, I also added a tin of chopped tomatoes because I thought it was weird there wasn't any like tomatoes or that in the chilli recipe that I found. And then it's just all seasoning, so it is sin-free. It's just 5% turkey mince, onion, garlic, peppers, chopped tomatoes, chicken stock, and then like cumin and paprika and all the regular seasonings for chili. So that's mine. I'm not feeling overly hungry tonight because, well, I just had my regular lunch, but I did go out this morning to the little shop next to my work and get a packet of bananas. So I had a banana for my breakfast this morning. I was feeling hungry, and then I had my lunch, my butternut squash soup, and I'm just not feeling very hungry at the minute. So just a little bowl of turkey chilli. I do have rice on the bottom, turkey chilli, and then I've got 50 grams of reduced fat cheddar on top, which is 6 sins. I've weighed it out, and that's Ali's cheddar there, if you saw that. Yeah, so it'll be 6 sins in total because I've used all my healthy extra A allowance and milk today for coffees and teas. And I'll be ending the day on 6 sins. Good morning everyone, it is now Friday, which means it's time for a little weigh-in update. I'm not going to show you any of the meals I've had today because they're meals you've already seen this week. Again, having my butternut squash soup for lunch, and I'm actually going to have some of the leftover chicken fried rice that you saw Saturday. Was it Saturday we had that when Mark was over for dinner? So Ali's working tonight, so he's going to probably get something to eat there, and I just took that chicken fried rice out the freezer for me to have. So yep, weigh-in update. This week has gone well. I have not strayed off plan at all. I've not even been out to my dad's or my mum's or anything, or anybody's house for a meal. I have been 100% on plan. The only fly in the ointment this week is, I think I mentioned it in last week's video, is that, well, in last week's video I said it's coming up to my time of the month. Like, not even 24 hours after that, it was my time of the month. So it wasn't too bad. Sometimes I can feel really, really hungry when I'm on my time of the month. Sometimes it suppresses my appetite. It just, I mean, different days, it's up and down. You girls know what it's like. So it's been alright. It's been an okay one. I haven't felt starving, apart from one morning. I think it was Wednesday morning. I might have mentioned this in a video, in a meal thing, that I was really, really hungry in the morning. But luckily we work next to like a little local supermarket. It's a Spar, which is few and far between these days. But they had bananas, and they have a lot of fruit in that. So I just actually bought a bunch of bananas, and I had one banana, and then I had another one with my lunch, and I felt fine after that. Usually where I would work before, I'd actually probably just go and grab a roll because it was more next to a lot of cafes, a lot of fast food places and that. Not too many like supermarket places that I could get fresh fruit or something. And I don't know if that was because of my time of the month or because I hadn't eaten since my dinner the night before. If I had it, I don't know. I don't know why that was, but it was easily resolved. Meal-wise, I haven't been enjoying all my meals. I have really been enjoying all my meals this week. In fact, since I started back on Slimming World, because before when I was working nights, it was just whatever was easiest for Ali to make. Something to shove in the oven or the air fryer or the microwave. I mean, sometimes I would make homemade food that we could like just heat up in the microwave, like a homemade ready meal or something. But I was feeling really uninspired with meals and stuff. It was really hard for me to make meal plans. I had to get Ali to help me, and he'd tell me everything he wanted, which was basically hot dogs, burgers, chicken katsu, stuff like that. So what I've really enjoyed about being back on Slimming World is having a variety of meals. And I'm also liking,
I mean, before when I was on Slimming World, it would probably be like a new meal every night, and if I had leftovers, it would go in the freezer. I'd freeze it and have it at another point. But I really am enjoying what I'm doing at the minute because I'm working like Monday to Friday full time. I'm enjoying making a meal and then having it like over 2 nights. So maybe I'm cooking a lot one night, but then I'm having a night off. You're cooking the next night, it's just a warm up. I like having the variety in there. My favourite meal that I've had is probably the meatball pasta, the buffalo mozzarella meatball pasta, without the meatballs. The meatballs were fine, they were nice, but I actually think that buffalo mozzarella meatball pasta would be better with just like chicken breast in it rather than the meatballs. I found it really too filling with the meatballs, but just like a little chicken breast, which is also sin-free on Slimming World, it would be absolutely perfect. And Ali actually agreed with that. He said it would be much better. The sauce that we made would be much better with just chicken in it. So I'm going to try that probably one night next week. And the taco pasta was really nice as well. And what else? I've been loving, you guys would have seen it one night, the cucumbers pan fried. I just done that randomly one night because I wasn't in the mood for broccoli or cauliflower or anything like that. And I had a courgette, I was going to say cucumber. I had a courgette in the fridge that I needed to use up. So I just randomly done it the night that I had the tandoori chicken, which I didn't film. And then the next night actually ran out of garlic. And I was like, oh, I really want to have that pan-fried courgette again tonight. So I went to the little spar beside my work and managed to get some garlic. So I really enjoyed that. I actually want to eat just a plate of courgette pan-fried with garlic and salt and pepper. It was so delicious. The only thing I have to work out, and I think it's because I'm using Frylight and not just like olive oil or regular oil, although I don't know why you'd use vegetable oil for it, but each to their own. I think it's the garlic burns, and so the first night I done it, I put the garlic in first to fry a little bit, and I thought, oh, maybe it's been in too long. But the second night I put it in at the same time as I put the courgette in, and it still burnt a little bit. Not that it's like tastes burnt, it tastes more like a little bit caramelized garlic. I just need to work out how not to burn the garlic. It's not really a big deal, to be honest, because it doesn't actually affect the flavour too much. It's really nice. Anyway, so it's been a very good week on plan. I don't really have much to... I'm actually cheesing with myself because this is the 3rd Friday in a row that we've not had a takeaway. So that's a big win for us. And it's also... I think I've also only had 1 packet of crisps or snacks. 1 packet of crisps, the Palm Bear. Maybe I've had 2. But I've not found myself missing crisps a lot actually. And I usually have a packet of crisps at least every day. 1 or 2 packets every day, like with lunches and that. I've not found myself missing them too much. I'm substituting a packet of crisps, if you saw the last couple of weeks, with like the chicken... what do you call them? Fridge Raiders. I've been substituting that, or some fruit or something. So I haven't found myself missing crisps a lot. Even this week, which was my time of the month, and that's when I usually want to eat the most junk food, I haven't been too bad with it. I haven't been wanting to eat a lot of bad junk food or anything. Yeah, so when I was going to step on the scales this week, I actually had made my peace with that I might have a maintain. If you watched my Slimming World journey before, you'll know that usually around this time of the month, I'm just a maintain gal. However good I am, however much exercise I do, because there has been times where I've done a lot of exercise, not this week, but usually this time of the month, I'm a maintain gal. I don't lose anything. I don't know if I've gained anything, I can't quite remember, but I really thought I'd be happy with a maintain this week. And then when I stepped on the scales this morning, this is what happened. So I was 12 stone 8.4. Last week I was 12 stone 9, which means this week I have lost half a pound. I wrote this wrong last week. I just realised that when I went to change it today. I put my starting weight here. wasn't even reading what it said like, underneath it. So I lost ½ pound this week, or just like a couple of ounces over ½ pound, but let's call it ½ pound. I've lost £8 so far, and then 2 stone 8 left to go to Target, so I'm quite happy with that. Quite surprised by it. I know it's only £½ pound and some people might grumble at that, but I'm happy because I thought I was just going to get a maintain this week with it being the time of the month, or Star Week as people like to call it. But I was pleasantly surprised with a £½ pound loss, and honestly, even if it hadn't been Star Week and it was just a £½ pound loss, I would have been happy with that as well, because as long as the figure on the scale's gone down, I am very, very happy. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys are all doing well on your journeys. If you're on a Slim and World journey, because I am aware there's a lot of people that watch me that aren't on a Slim and World journey or any weight loss journey, they just watch me because they like the videos. So let me know how you guys are doing in the comments below if you are on a weight loss journey. But otherwise, please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.